Earthlings, welcome back to another video. How have you guys been? I know I kind of fell off a little bit there, but it's no surprise. I'm kind of trashy at uploading videos now. Sorry, I'm kind of looking into other hobbies too and just find out who I am. It's a whole big thing, but yeah. Anyways, it's not a big thing. Well, kind of, but you guys know what I mean. Just typical spiritual crap is happening, and I just kind of wanted to focus on that. So if you guys are waiting for a reading at my shop, I'm super sorry, but that's still going to be closed for a little while longer. I'm just extremely tired, exhausted. Yeah, even though I went on vacation, I don't know, maybe it's the planets, maybe it's just me, and I think I need to really just recuperate, but yeah. That's a whole different story, and I don't want to get into it. But just know that I'm fine, and I hope you guys are too, okay? So, before I wanted to get into today's reading, I wanted to explain or talk about the Black Lives Matter movement. Yes, okay? So, I wanted to talk about how much money we have raised for me doing readings on the month of June. And here I'm just going to show you guys a screenshot from July 1st as to how much we have made. So here we have it. We had 10 orders and there was 210 that was made, and this was screenshot on July 1st, okay? And so you guys know that it's fair. It's definitely at the end of the month. The first place that I actually donated to was the Three Kings Spa, which is a male nail salon, and I donated $25 to that. So the next one I donated to was, I think, the Minnesota Freedom Fund. I'm super sorry. This is just the email, and I'm super dumb that I didn't actually get the whole thing on where it came from, but as you guys can see, there is one that says Black Lives Matter Seattle, so you guys know that it is going to Black communities and Black people who need it, and I donated 20 there. The next one that I donated to was the Homeless Black Trans Women Fund. It's a GoFundMe, and it speaks for itself. It's really sad, so yeah, $30 there. I also donated $30 to Javi. Javi is actually a fund for people who have been hurt or affected by police brutality, like they've been hospitalized by it because of, the color of their skin or racial profiling, whatever the case. This goes out to them. I also donated another $30 to Helping Hand Access PR Small Biz Relief. This is actually a huge GoFundMe where I think this person is going to be donating to multiple amounts of multiple businesses who need it, not just one. And the next one I donated to was the Black Lives Matter organization. I donated 30 there. I also donated to LDF, and this is for funding on people who have been arrested for lawyers and justice. And I also donated $25 to Elijah McClain, and I think his father is the one that made this. This has only reached half its goal, so please, 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 if you have a chance to donate yourself. Elijah McClain is one of those stories that really just breaks my heart, and yeah, I hope you guys just do your part. So yeah, there you guys have it, and those are the organizations that I donated to. If you guys want the link to these places, all the links to each one that I donated to is down in the description, and a bunch of Black Lives Matter cards are down there. So there's a bunch of links to another page with a bunch of links of different places you could donate to, and I feel like those are really, really helpful. Super, super helpful. But yeah, if you participated or bought a reading from me, thank you so much for purchasing one and, you know, helping out people in need. And if you didn't, that's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for just supporting and being here and enjoying my content. I think that's all I really have for announcements. So let's just go ahead and get into today's reading. Today's reading is about what others find attractive about you. It doesn't necessarily have to be from a specific person, but it could just be a general thing. So I'm gonna read y'all today. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the piles. All right, you guys, so these are your piles for today. You have 4. Please remember that this is a general reading, and if you would like a more personal reading, those are gonna kind of have to wait, but my shop isn't going to be closed for long, so if you guys want to wait for that, then it shall be open soon. But otherwise, please remember to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And yeah, if you need a little bit more time, you can go ahead and pause the video now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hi, pile number 1s. If you chose this pile, let's find out what makes you attractive to others. So, this person, here's pile number 1, and here's pile number 1. What makes them so attractive to others? Wow, number 1. Okay, you got the 3 of Pentacles. What makes number 1 so attractive? Number 1 so attractive. You got the Ace of Wands. And you got the 10 of Swords. Okay, what makes Pounder so attractive? You got Temperance. Whoa. You got the 3 of Pentacles again, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Wands on this bottom of the deck. Interesting. You got 8 of Wands on the other deck. So, got a lot of doubles here. So, pile number 1s, I'm actually going to put this down a little bit. All right, what we have here is that I think people think it's attractive that you could be a person, a really good person to like create with, do a project with, maybe if this is at school, if it's your family, they think that you're a good person to really build with. If this is a crush, whoever, they just think that you are a person that can be trusted and can be reliable. You're a reliable friend, partner. You have a lot of stability, which is really, really great, okay? And because of that, a lot of people may gravitate towards you because you give people stability. You're there for them. You could be people's rock. You are also the Temperance here is what I'm seeing. So you could have very healing energy, or you're just very attractive in a way that you can bring balance to everything. Maybe you're a mediator, maybe you're the glue, but whatever the case is, you're just this person that is really caring as well. Could be really, really wise, because the Temperance card is Sagittarius. So you have this, I feel like this fairly chill, calming aura in a way, because the Temperance is pretty angelic to me. And the fact that they bring healing energy, it's time, it's a time card. I do feel like you create such a huge impact in people's lives. Pile number one. With the two aces here, I am definitely getting that you're really exciting, that you're really, really passionate, that, yeah, fun. I heard fun. A lot of people find it attractive that you're willing to go for your passions, and if you're passionate about something, you're going to go after that. With the Ace of Pentacles, again with stability, you have basically fire and earth in here. So you can have those placements in your chart. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this is about stability. This is about opportunity. Maybe a lot of people find it attractive that you have a lot of opportunities coming towards you. And it's really interesting because the Ten of Swords here, this card talks about like betrayal and hurt and like pain, you know, like not being able to move on or move forward kind of thing, just backstabbed and hurt and cycles being ended. And then you have two aces and you have a time of healing. So maybe a lot of your friends or family, whoever, see that you're a really determined individual, where it's like you might get knocked down but you get back up again, you know, you don't stay down. I do get that you are possibly working on yourself a lot, and you could have some spiritual tie to you because Sagittarius is known to be like that philosophical hippie kind of type, with the Temperance being here. So yeah, let's pull out some oracle cards. All right, so the oracle card you got was make, birth, and communication. So I was already saying that you are a good person to like have communication with. You're a good person that might see eye to eye, understanding. You also have the counselor card, so I find that really interesting, and that correlates a lot. I get that a lot of people see that you can manifest things, you can dream things with this birth card, and it comes to light. It comes to life, like it happens, and because of the people that are surrounding you, they see that and they find that attractive. Like this person, people might think that you're a good manifester. And sorry, I'm trying to get okay, there we go. And you also have make here, and a lot of people see that it's because you're a hard worker. That's why a lot of the things that you want come to you, probably like nothing, because of how good you are at like moving on or moving forward. And it's because you have a lot of wisdom, and I feel like because of this wisdom that you have within yourself, you're able to help other people. You're able to help your friends, your family, and be there for them. I was talking about you having some sort of spiritual aspect, right? With the yoga card here, with the chakras as here as well. So you do have that that hippie-like, free spirit, wise philosophical energy for pile number one. Okay, I'm also getting with career change. I feel like you're not afraid to go for what it is that you want, who you want to be, where you want to be. Maybe your job is a little bit out there. It's a little different from what everyone else is doing, and a lot of people can find that really, really attractive because you're kind of just being yourself and you're not trying to please anyone but yourself. Okay, so other qualities that are really attractive about you is horse. This is expansive energy, force, momentum, and freedom. So this card is being about fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be being undefeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when We hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, mental focus are secret weapons behind this horse's legacy. So very, very similar to the yoga card. A lot of people find that attractive about you, pal number one, that you are kind of this person that, you know, meditates, that has this free spirit, that is able to overcome a bunch of things in their life, and you just keep going. I feel you can achieve anything and you don't really give up. With the unicorn card here, I'm getting that you're very, very intuitive, so that's being highlighted once again, the spirituality that I'm getting. The unicorn card actually talks about the third eye chakra, which is blocked out by illusion, either from illusion of separation or just illusions overall. And maybe you're good at seeing through bullshit, and that's why there's a lot of things that just come forward. A lot of people's negative thoughts build up, and they block people from achieving what it is that they want. It takes a bit longer, and for you it seems so easy, and that's what a lot of people find attractive about you. I'm also getting with tarantula as your last card. This card is about coming at a crossroads and trying to find your deeper purpose. Okay, you see how there's a bunch of like yellow here and a bunch of red, a bunch of passion. It's also grounding, the root chakra. Yellows and oranges talk about the sacral and solar plexus chakras. That talks about emotions, and also, but it's more yellow, and yellow has to do with like confidence and your drive, you know, to take that action. All of these colors have to do with like being emotionally invested, being grounded in that, and going forward onto there. So with crossroads, I feel like you're really good at, altogether, I just feel like you're this person that just keeps going and uses your intuition when there's a hiccup. You don't really like worry or stress yourself out because you're fairly connected to the universe and to like a higher consciousness. So because of that, it's like you kind of are very connected to your inner soul. And because of that, it helps you manifest things. And, you know, you're just, if this is a work thing, then they just think that, you know, maybe you got a promotion and people find that attractive. People find it attractive too because they know that you're hardworking, you have this foundation, you're very wise, you're very spiritual, very mature, and yeah, you just never give up. This is a really great energy, pal number ones. I feel like we're fairly similar. But anyways, yeah, that is what I'm getting for pal number ones, y'all. Hopefully you liked this reading. Hopefully it made sense to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments if you want to talk about yourself a little bit. I would like to hear how this resonated. And please like or subscribe if you want to, of course. But whatever it is that you choose to do or not do on my channel, thank you so much for supporting me and choosing me as your reader and joining me today. But I'll be moving on to the next pal. Hi, pal twos. If you chose this pal, let's find out what people find attractive about you. Okay. For the people who chose pal number 2, what makes them so attractive to the people that they meet, the people that are around them, their friends, their family? What is so attractive about chapter 2? Okay. So I feel like the first thing I'm getting is that you have a really good interpersonal relationship with yourself. If this is a like if you took this reading and are thinking about a person, then you guys might be like a match. This person, if you're thinking about a specific love person, that could be, I think this is Scorpio. Queen of Chalice is definitely Cancer. Scorpio or Pisces. But anyways, there's just this really good energy of like understanding, either from other people or other people see within you that you are this person that actually like you understand yourself emotionally, intuitively. You have both the masculine and feminine energies if there isn't like a love interest that you're thinking of, okay? But yeah, these two, they just represent the masculine and feminine, and you have both of those things. So I feel like you're very emotionally secure within yourself, which is a really good thing. I feel like you're fairly stable because you have the Four of Wands here. This talks about home, talks about marriage, partnership, and you're very stable in that sense. So I feel like you make a good partner because of this, a good romantic partner, especially. But you're just a good person to be around because of how emotionally understanding you are. I also get that you have a lot of passions. You have a lot of ideas with or hobbies. With the Knave of Pentacles, this is like a student, a hobbyist. So you can be in college or high school, or you can just have a lot of hobbies, or you're going back to classes, taking classes. And with the Three of Wands, this is about visualizations. It's about planning things out sometimes. It's also about dreaming and waiting for new ships to come in, right? So because of this, I feel like it correlates a lot with the Death card. You have the Death card here, card about Scorpio. So the Death card talks about closing one door and opening another. Maybe a lot of people have seen you through a transformational phase and they find that attractive about you. People find that because of this because of this emotional security within yourself, this emotional understanding, it helps you move on or move forward a bit quicker than others. You're able to really not let your emotions get to you half the time. You try to balance yourself, and it makes it easy for you to see the future or to see what's coming up for you. I feel like you're optimistic about what comes up next, even though an ending could be really hurtful or really confusing. I feel like you try not to let it confuse you because of how emotionally connected you are. I'm also getting for the Knave of Pentacles that you could just be this creative individual. You could be fairly artistic as well, because the King and Queen of Pentacles, cups just have to do with artistic things. You could be artistic. So let's find out a bit more with oracle cards on what other qualities do people find attractive about you. All right, so First card you got here is movement. So I get that this gives me like magician vibes. So you could be manifesting things, planting your seeds, or maybe that you're just really good at making moves in your career, because you do have the Page of Pentacles, which is planning for movement, and the Three of Wands is like trying to see what your next move is, and you have the Death card here. So I feel like you don't linger on things even though they're painful. You go through transformations or changes fairly easily. The Change card and the Death card, and interestingly enough, the Bear card in my Spirit Animal deck all talk about change and transformation, some sort of awakening, okay? So you could have spiritual aspects to yourself. So the Truth card talks about, like, I feel like it correlates with the King and Queen of Wands. I mean, Cups, sorry. Because of you being so connected with yourself and your emotions and your intuition, right? It helps. You have a leverage in cutting through bullshit, seeing through illusions, and not a lot of people do that. You're very just in touch with yourself, and because of that, it saves you a lot of time from sticking to like bullshit you don't fucking need. You know what I mean? So there's definitely some transformation you have gone through, or that's just your personality overall. But you have support here, so I get that you're very supportive of the people around you. Maybe that's why the Four of Wands is here. Four of Wands also talks about fun with me, fun to me, because you could see these four witches are like just having fun, and in my other deck it has like two people dancing. So the Four of Wands just talks about happiness, and I feel like you are a very supportive individual. With the King and Queen of Cups, I'm definitely getting that you're emotionally supportive towards the people that love and need you. You have really great leadership skills is what I'm getting. And I feel like because you have the King and Queen energy on your own, you're able to lead people into a certain place where maybe a lot of people look up to you, because of the transformations or the changes or the hardships that you've been through. You have grown through those things, and because of it, a lot of people might look up to you. And it's saying that talk to your angels. So a lot of people can find attractive your faith in either the divine, the universe, or any other religion that you believe in, okay? So some of the other qualities here is Gazelle. Notice all the yellow and red. Red talks about the root chakra. Orange talks about the solar plexus. Oh, sacral, I mean, and the yellow talks about the solar plexus. But, hold on, I'm trying to look for this. Okay, this talks about heightened awareness and ability and vulnerability. So this is what I was talking about. Like, you have a heightened awareness. The Gazelle has a heightened awareness. Why? Because when it's about to get like preyed on, it actually has a heightened awareness. They're looking because they hear a noise. So they're very aware of their surroundings whenever they're out in the open. So they don't get attacked by animals that want to eat them. Talks about being graceful though, and perceptive and artistic. So I was talking about art down here because of the Cups energy. You're also hyper vigilant. You can inhibit oh wait, hold on. Nowhere. Yeah, this talks about being in the present moment as well. Sitting down and finding your breath and kind of being one with yourself. So again, that's being highlighted. You also have hummingbird. You can see all the different colors of the rainbow here. So from what I remember, I think it has to do with creativity. The colors kind of remind me about a bunch of different ideas, and yeah. Okay, yeah, this talks about creativity, exploring yourself, nature, spirituality. It's about positivity, being enthusiastic and spiritually resourceful. This, a lot of people find attractive, what a lot of people find attractive about you is that you're smart, you're curious, and I feel like with all the colors, it also talks about different kinds of ideas, like I was saying, right? And it also kind of talks about like, because of these different ideas, you learn a lot of different things. So I'm hearing a jack of all trades kind of thing, where you could have different skills or know a bunch of different things in different areas. And with the bear card, this has to do with like deep spiritual transformation. We already kind of talked about that with the death and the change card. But the bear also talks about inner strength and yearning to grow. So there's this need for you to want to grow, to really, yeah, you kind of just want to put yourself out there and learn as much as you can. That's really great. Like, you're not really afraid to try out new things. So that's really good. So I think this is all I may be getting for this pile. This is what people find attractive about you, pile number 2. So please comment down below if you want to talk a little bit about yourself, or if it resonated. I would love to hear from you. And please like or subscribe this to my video, to my channel. It's completely optional though, yeah, you know, if you choose to do it, not to do it. Thank you anyways for joining me. And yeah, thank you for choosing me to be your reader, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next pile. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this pile, let's find out what makes you guys so attractive. The people that chose pile 3, what makes them so attractive to others, to their crush, to people they meet, to their friends? The people who chose pile 3, what makes them attractive to others? All right. So pile number 3. First thing here, you got the strength card. So you either have a lot of confidence, you can be a Leo, you can also be a Gemini or a Libra, but you have a lot of willpower, you have a lot of confidence and strength. You could see this woman is tackling this bull, and that's how strong you are. A lot of people see that you're not a person that they should mess with. With the Queen of Lasers, I see that even more, because the Queen of Lasers talks about being straightforward and blunt, just incredibly honest, and sometimes with with people, when you tell them the truth, it's really difficult for them to take that in. So a lot of people might think that you're harsh, but in cases, I don't think that you are. I think that you're just incredibly honest, and a lot of people can't handle that. With the magician being here, this talks about being incredibly skilled, incredibly, bless you, wait, my cat sneezed. Being incredibly like confident within yourself and the skill that you have. The magician just has these abilities to either communicate or attract, manifest whatever it is that they want. And I also feel like with the Two of Wands, you can have a lot of passions here. You could be tied up in different things. With the Two of Wands having, it's a card about like choosing different paths and what to do. So I feel like you have a lot of opportunities that come to you, and a lot of people find it attractive that you can just choose from multiple amount of opportunities. Does that make sense? Like, because you are this huge manifester, this skillful individual, hi babe, you're able to like just choose a path, and that's what's so attractive about you. The Six of Lasers talks about like companionship, it talks about peace, it talks about moving forward, moving on. So maybe you have a lot of strength in order to move on to new things, to new horizons. I feel like you're always like down to just do whatever that makes you happy. If it has to do with like moving away or moving towards this in order to be happy, then yeah. In order to get what you want, yeah. Not stepping on anyone's toes, nothing like that. It's just you have a lot of like power. You have that free will. You have that ambition to go for what it is, whatever that makes you happy, because you have the Ten of Cups here. I feel like a lot of people think that you're really happy either within family or friends. You're very abundant emotionally, and I think it's because of how much you have manifested and accomplished in your life. I feel like the reason why you're so happy is because you're willing to cut out all the bullshit so quickly. Like, you're not up for that crap. You're not really down to clown with that. You mean business. And the Queen of Lasers is someone who is business savvy. They're about that honest, like cut to the chase, no bullshit kind of thing. And that's why I feel like you're overall just really happy, because you're willing to step away from people who don't make you feel like that, and you're willing to just chase that bag rather than dealing with the bullshit that people give you. You have a lot of power in that sense, and you don't let other people give you, like, you don't give other people your power as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out some oracles for y'all. The first stack, you got leadership. You have leadership qualities, and that's why a lot of people find you attractive. The Queen of Lasers is kind of that, like, the no bullshit, cutthroat, like, not really, you know, you're down for business and you're not really down to like mess around and stuff. So that goes along with what I was saying, is like you mean business, and you're about what it is that you want. You know, you're not into that bullshit. You're very balanced and steady, and you possibly are also very spiritual, like you meditate. I'm getting that you're emotionally I was getting that you're emotionally like stable within yourself, and maybe it's because you have a lot of wisdom. You're there for others as well. People see that you are happy on your own, you know, you're independent, and maybe they go to you because you have these abilities. You have the movement card, which is my magician card in this deck. So that's just being highlighted, that you have that skill to manifest your dreams, your wishes, and you're willing to make them come true. You're very hardworking. I feel like you're a very community kind of person. Like, you are okay with working with others. With the make here, you could be a person that is really good to build with, either in school, friends, family, relationships, you know, like romantic ones. You're just a person to just really have. I'm also getting like support too, like you're willing to support others. And with the self-doubt card, I'm getting that you're not doubtful because you have that strength card. You know what you're about. And yeah, you're definitely a person that doesn't really doubt themselves. First card you got here is a sea serpent. What's really attractive about you is that you could be a very forgiving person. With all the blue here, you could talk about like communication. You also have a lot of blue here with the otter card. But this card is usually about self-forgiveness and forgiving others. It also talks about the sacral chakra, which is the, you know, as they say, like the life force, where the yin and yang resides. It's your emotions, and maybe you're really good at handling those things. You have a lot of strength. You know, you're not one of those people that like keep it two together, you know, not that you don't show emotion. It's just that you don't let it speak for you. You're very logical, but you are very in touch with your emotions, okay? Does that make sense? With the Queen of Lasers, you're very logical, but with the Ten of Cups, you're very emotional. And with those two in balance, it's like you don't really let your emotions control you. You try to think about things in a more logical way, but also being in touch with your emotions. You have a really good balance with that. With the raccoon, this kind of talks about hiding. This talks about like hiding your talents, or you know, sneaking away at the night. Maybe a lot of people find you mysterious. This raccoon is just kind of blended in with the black in the background. You could hardly see it. Hold on, I'm trying to... Yeah, this is talking about talented, shadowy, and hiding. So you could be a generous friend, you could be an artist, but at times you could be hiding it. The raccoon talks about wearing a mask. So there could be there's this part of you that not a lot of people see or not a lot of people know, and maybe it kind of lures people in a way, like, what's that all about? Like, I kind of want to know what's going on with them. So that's what people find attractive about you. You're kind of mysterious. And with the otter card here, again, a lot of blues and yellows here. Again, blues stand for communication and being calm, and yellows stand for, you know, the sacral, or the solar plexus chakra. You know, the confidence, and it stores your drive. So the otter stands for unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. It says that you're full of love, and that, you know, you might be the kind of person that doesn't really ask for anything. The otter is a very childlike energy, so that could explain why the magician's here, because it's the card of Mercury, sometimes Gemini. It's associated with that, but as you know, the Gemini / Mercury is the trickster. So it's a very playful energy. The Queen of Lasers can also be playful. A lot of air signs I know are very witty and funny. So that's what you could bring to the table. You're not serious all the time. Like, you have that really great balance of being serious and being with the shits, but other than that, you're also very playful and fun to be around. And I see that a lot of people go to you for support. You have a lot of leadership qualities, and I feel like a lot of people find that attractive. I'm getting alpha is what I'm getting. You don't need anybody else but yourself. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for you, pile number 3s. Hopefully you liked this reading. Please let me know down in the comments if you want to talk about it. I would love to hear from you. Please like or subscribe, and it's obviously completely optional if you do or don't do it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you choosing me your reader, but I'm moving on to the next pile. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose this pile, let's find out what others find attractive about you. So what do pile number 4 is attractive about them? What makes them attractive to others? Others perceive their attractiveness. Alright, pile number 4s. So the first thing I got with the Chariot is that you're definitely this go-getter. You're very balanced. In order to make some sort of movement with the Chariot, as the Chariot, you have to be balanced. You have to have that like control in all aspects of your life in order to like move forward or move on. Maybe you're also good at moving forward and moving on. I'm also getting that for some of you guys, you're good at like rejecting people or like not letting people, not a lot of people in. With the Chariot too, that's a card about making decisions, so you could be a good decision maker. You're good at thinking about what to do next, what's your next move. With the 8 of Pentacles, I'm definitely getting that you're a hard worker, you work on yourself, your bag, your physical health. You could be a person that loves to exercise. But whatever the case is, it's like you are just a person that is kind of on the go, on the move. You're always doing something, because with the 8 of Pentacles, it's about concentrating on your work. With the 5 of Pentacles, though, this is about being alone. This is about being left out. It's also about financial change, debt. But so in these aspects, you could either be a person that's really good on your own, a person that doesn't really need any help. It could be that people have seen you financially struggle or have these go through these changes. With the 5 of Wands here too, it's about conflict. Another 5. So you could be going through changes or transitions, as that's what 5 stand for, and a lot of people see that you're still going through it, and you just keep working at it, working on yourself, working on what it is that you love, passionate about, are willing to put your work in. And you have all these endings and these hardships and these betrayals, and a lot of people see you come out of this. You're just like, these 4 cards are not the best, I will tell you that. Like, I'm getting this energy of like, you could be manipulated or taken advantage of a lot, but you're still here. The Chariot card is a card of Cancer, and from what I know about Cancers, they're really, really caring. They give their all, so a lot of people might see that as a vulnerability. And However, though, you keep going is what I'm getting. And I feel like once you're done, though, you're done. And that's what makes you attractive. You're this person who just keeps going, keeps working. And if shit happens, shit hits the fan, you're just like, okay, I don't want this. Like, I don't need this. I don't want this. And you have enough trouble. You have enough crap going on in your life. And you're just willing to make that move. I feel that for some of you guys, I heard the words picky with the Four of Cups. It's like you're kind of wondering how, like when things pop up for you, you don't just take any offer that comes to you. You know what it is that you deserve, and you're not going to settle for less. And there's nothing wrong with being picky. I'm also getting with the Five of Wands, you fight for your opinions and for what you want. You defend what it is that is yours. You also defend yourself when the time is needed. So I feel like you're very, yeah, I'm really kind, I'm really chill, but don't fuck with me kind of energy. Like, I'll go all out for you, just don't fuck me over. Because if you do, then that, like, it's not going to be good. It's not like you'll, like, beat somebody up. I mean, hey, maybe. But, like, what I'm getting is just that you're just down to just cut anyone off who's not fulfilling you, who's betraying you. You're not afraid to be alone or being friendless, and that's okay sometimes. Being friendless, you get to find yourself, you get to know yourself. It's better than being with fake ass people, you know, and that's kind of the vibe that you're on. So let's find out a little bit more about what makes you attractive through oracle cards. So the first card you got was fear. I was getting this fearless energy where you're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to cut people off and just be by yourself for a bit. You're not afraid to speak your mind, to keep going without, you don't need others, basically. Like, you're not like selfish or like too independent. It's just that if people aren't really on your level, you're just like, okay, well, I need to keep going. You're kind of like not afraid of anything. Pretty fearless. And I'm getting with the Beacon card, you could be hopeful, you could be have a lot of faith in what's to come, fairly positive, this being a star. And the Begin card means that you have gone through hardships and endings, and now you are possibly beginning a new chapter, and people find that attractive. With the Structure card here, I get that you're very hardworking. You have built your foundation on your own, so I get that you're really, really independent. But yeah, you also really like animals, and people find that attractive. You're able to communicate with them, or they gravitate towards you. A lot of people find that attractive. They also have career change. You also have career change. So with your career, it could be different. It could be new, and people find that attractive. Your line of work. It could be tarot reading, and they find that attractive. They find that as an attractive quality. Maybe your line of work, a lot of these people that don't really know any oracle readers or tarot card readers, and you're one of those people that actually do that, and people find that really attractive because it's a different kind of line of work. It's kind of out there. With the raccoon, this kind of talks about hiding your artistic abilities. So you could have this mysteriousness to you. And I told you that there's like this very cut off from the world kind of thing. could be very picky on who you let in and out, or let in into your life. And it's because you've been through a lot of bullshit, you've seen a lot of bullshit, and because of it you could go into hiding sometimes, and people find that really mysterious and somewhat, you know, sometimes sexy. Yeah, you could be also a generous friend, or just really good at art. The dragonfly talks about illusions and cutting through that. With the blue here, you could also be a really good communicator. Yeah, you could see, you could see fairly clearly, and you know, that's why you have the Chariot card. You're very like, you know what you want, and because of knowing what you want and being aware of everything around you and what goes on, you know, you're not wearing rose-colored glasses here. You're able to like go for what it is that you want, and it doesn't really hold you back. You could be really joyful as well, and you could have magical qualities to you. I'm getting for some of you guys could be a witch because you have Oracle card reader here, and you have like these qualities of being alone. There's such things as being like a hedge witch, and that's being your own coven, and it's just a coven of one. So that could be for some of you guys. It could also be that you guys are just, what is this? Yeah, you guys just have like magical, mysterious qualities to you. I'm picturing the High Priestess right now. So yeah, the last card you got here is the Lizard card. Look at all these colors. It's all the colors, all the chakras. So I'm getting like a lot of creativity here, but I'm also getting like ideas. And this is actually about being a dreamer, sensitive to the subtle, and instinctual. So it's about being telepathic, spiritual, and artistic. The lizard has really amazing gifts. Big crowds, travel, overstimulation can drain the lizard of its magical essence. So there's there's that word magical that keeps coming up in this fourth pile. So pile number 4, you're magical to people. You have this artistic, like bright aura towards the people around you, and yeah, you're just very creative and possibly take a lot of alone time, and you take care of yourself. So that correlates to here, like you're not afraid to be alone, and yeah. So this is what I have for you, pile number 4s. Hopefully you liked this reading. Please comment down below if you want to talk a little bit about if it resonates with you or not. I would love to hear from you guys. Please like or subscribe. Of course, it is your choice if you do or not. But whatever the case is, I appreciate you joining me today and choosing me to be your reader. But that is all I have, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Bye!